What is pouring? The pouring refers to currying on a regular basis. Currying. Yeah. Not event driven. Currying. By currying on a regular basis, so you can see what your opponent is doing and what kind of request do you have. Okay. For example, the mailman at postal service. Yeah. The person who sent the letter is sent to the recipient just by putting in the mailbox. It's same in Vietnam. It's same. Have some mailbox can send to. Yeah. The postman goes to check the mailbox regularly according to the schedule. This according to the schedule is mean that interval time. And with or without the letters in the mailbox. Yeah. If postman have a letter in the mailbox, collect it at the post office and delivery. Yeah. You can see more detail. Next. I have to find this postman icon. So, some guys, Mr. Tree, okay. Mr. Tree sent some his mail to someone rather okay, your girlfriend. And so I put her in mailbox. So just that's all. So Mr. Tree, so don't need to call the postman. I put my mail to mailbox. Please delivery. So don't need that because postman already have their schedule. And so I'm looking around some mailbox to check have a mail or not. Yeah. So let's go through the mailbox to see the Mr. Tree's love letter. Yeah. Yeah. And some delivery to some post office to Mr. Tree letter. Yeah. It means that this time can check some postman to some mailbox at this interval time. Yeah. But in this picture, one mailbox have some 3 schedule interval, but more higher, so more reduce this interval time. Postman can really tired. For example, so they have some 10 or some 15 interval in mailbox. Maybe postman cannot go back his home. Yeah, it means that in computer world, for interval time is many some shortly. It can CPU load more higher. CPU can get overhead. Understand it? The postman really hard. Yeah. So polling has the following characteristics. The current direction is on unit direction. Maybe some mistype. Curry across regularly at regular interval is really important. The main advantage of polling, programming is easy. We just took we can find only one interval time. It only needs to be repeated. How many times repeat in interval time? So we can see if your opponent is responding. It can be collected and processed connectivity. So nowadays, many some information gathering tools, application, this polling architecture used. Yeah. So when we can see the some monitor wanted to some CPU some usage, memory usage, disk usage. This usage really change many times and change. So with this monitoring application, so have some interval time for 5 seconds or 10 seconds and gathering some these information and then present it in Rust. So I can show that. No gathering any information.
For example, when I update something in our calendar,
Yeah. How can know that? Who is know that? Update information. Before that, this monitoring tool, interval time, and every some another information gathering and presentation. But our this calendar is rolling up, just have some interval time. Yeah, no have some another gathering information. So we had to say this polling. Yeah. Polling is mean that this one some have interval time and looking around here. What is this? Are you okay or not? And after gathering finish, inform to some another thing. Oh, Mr. Young today his doctor. So today Mr. J can attend some our class. Yeah, this is a polling. But our this calendar no have status, just only some have interval time can show that another page. It means that we can call loop. Loop. No exit. No exit. Just interval time. Interval time more 5. Okay. For anything else. Loop more A, B, C. A is mean custom calendar. B is more annual leaves. C is okay, car. So A, B, C, okay, we can make some another list. Interval time have 5. Okay, we can show. This means that some another variable. First time, we can show that A. We already know that variable. Variable can change this variable. After 5 seconds, next time B. After that 5 seconds, next time C. After that, B. Formally, loop.
just to change the kind of A, one later B, C.
Yeah.
B, C, A, B, C.
Don't have consider some this A or B or C status. Don't care about this status. Just only maybe I don't know. So what exactly? But
Yeah,
I think that's just only some already have their web page. But I will after that they will finish the can rolling up. But I think how can build this rolling page? So maybe I think that just only some one roof it can add. Am I right?
Yeah, I think one more thing. I know one monitor
Yeah.
in SE team.
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah.
Network.
Yeah, network monitoring. Yeah.
Rep.
Yeah.
Is it also different?
Yeah. It is different. So, Mr. Young, our some monitoring some network system. For example, just only one customer, we can show that this a real-time bandwidth.
Yep.
Yeah. When did you check this bandwidth? This bandwidth already have some interval. We need some 5-minute interval. So every 5 minutes, and this bandwidth check and can represent to graph. So you can very different, can change it. This architecture is supporting.
Pulling.
Yeah. Because have interval time, when interval this time, and check and gather this information, and can present it. After 5 minutes, again to check and have this status, and then represent it here. But this is a polling architecture. But people that this calendar no have, just only have roof. Yeah. Maybe I think the one roof, all right? Yeah. One roof is for another function key or some escape some special key in interrupt. Yeah. This is a polling architect. But our some customer care calendar, car reservation or annual leaves. Now some program is running in roof, yeah? And we some put the keyboard or something like that. It can be interrupt event occur. Then we can finish this program or some another can process occur on other things. Understand? Yeah. This is an interrupt. Yeah. Oh, I don't expect it. This polling was interrupt is very easy. 4 years old, 2 years old. Anyway. Yeah. So this is just some application server part. Application server part is already used this polling architect. The polling structure is simple and implemented in various processes. For example, let's take a look at the internet. For example, there are some internet monitoring of web logic. Before that, so I already some have some for application server have many layers of application. For free software is just some Tomcat, and then many some enterprise, some corporation use some this web logic. WebSphere is some IBM application, and JBoss is just some Red Hat application. But I think that nowadays WebLogic best application. Many have function, but really expensive. I don't know. Well, anyway, so Oracle RAS application for WebLogic. They have some only some web logic site they call that NB. You don't need to remember. Okay, just yeah. The web logic and server monitoring is implemented using Java object called is NB. So NBs there are some have made polling architecture to check the status. The connection pool. Oh, we already have some connection pool. We already studied the connection pool, DB connection pool. Oh. You can understand this. Connection pool is just some DB connection pool. Structure in which is an application can easily make some connection by creating a connect between the AP and DB in advance. So, yeah, this is a connection polling. Connection polling is the polling have some interval time and looking around. Are you okay? Are you okay? This means, for example, connection pool for have this maximum have some 1,000. So polling have looking around to 1,000. Are you okay? Oh, are you okay? I'm live. I'm acting. So I don't know. Just no response. Oh, for example, Mr. Long, when I asked to are you okay, so Mr. Long doesn't answer. Okay. Next time, I remember this status. And after that, looking for around looking, same. Mr. Long doesn't answer. Oh, maybe Mr. Long something wrong happened. And inform to some another. Hey, maybe some Mr. Long died or something wrong happened. I mean that just in process. Yeah, process. Your process name is just wrong. Yeah. It means that first one, the JDBC and bin execute the score using an unused connection following the value set in the task frequency of the connection pool. This web logic is default is 120 seconds. It means that interval time is 120 seconds. Yeah. We can reduce or increase in this interval time. So second time, so fail, so must to do disconnect and reconnect. For solve process, it's so long. So ng, 2 times ng. Oh, maybe we should disconnect this pool. Yeah. Its function is using the polling architect. So we can use more higher performance, can reduce this connection live or not. When using interval, we many times have checked. Yeah. But using this polling, it can do it automatically. For example, we don't have a postman, so our email service only start one by one. Yeah, but something will happen. Try again. Disconnect. Finally, we summarize the advantage and disadvantage for. Appropriate treatment if you run the process at regular intervals. It's suitable when the pre-processing and the post-processing and not rank when a series of processing is performed. Watch. A component cannot voluntarily deliver. Yeah. Step when a system component is down or stuck, we can check the component status from outside. So we can check when using monitoring. So improper treatment, processing to change execution content according to input content other than status. Right? If this case, proper is just an interrupt. Yeah. For example, keyboard input event. So no one can know this. Who are some already people put this key? I don't know. Not the press of the key. Yeah. Processing that should set processing priority, because processing is performed at regular intervals, and processing priority cannot be determined. Sometimes an opposite interrupt or some polling. Anyway. Then precaution as follows. In the case of falling via the network, careful attention should be paid to increase the amount of traffic. If the falling interval is set to short, to reduce the processing delay time. As I told you, some increased interval time. For example, so interval time is short, so I can check some more real time. But I have to overhead. So too long interval time, I don't know. Because today I can calculate, and after 5 hours in during time, it can have changed. Okay? Understand? But I'm comfortable. Okay.